Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Stackable's Social Buttons block. This is a mini-series on taking a look at Stackable's blocks one by one. So to get started, let's go ahead and make a brand new blank page to take a look at this block. So if you're on your website and you're logged in, you'll have this top toolbar. Just hover over New and click on Page. Alternatively, if you've logged in from the back end, that is, with your username and password, you'll end up on your dashboard. Hover over onto your left-hand sidebar, hover down to Pages, and click on Add New Page. That's going to open up a brand new blank page for us and take us to the WordPress block editor. Alright, here we are on a brand new blank page in a WordPress block editor. Some housekeeping before we start. Make sure that this right-hand sidebar is up. To do this, there's this button beside Publish called Settings. Just click on that and it should come out. This is where we will toggle and customize our block. Next, let's go ahead and give our page a title just so that we can keep things organized. Stackable Social Buttons Test. Okay. Finally, we can actually add the block. There's this blue button over here with a plus icon. Click on that. And if it doesn't appear, we can either search for it or scroll down. But Stackable comes up right here. And we have social buttons right there in the middle. Let's drag and drop that into our workspace. And for the meantime, let's close this just so we have more space to work with. Now you can see that if I clicked on here, the parent group is called a button group. And let's start from here. So first we have layout. We have our content alignment. Okay, I'll put it in the middle. We can make it horizontal or vertical. We can have the full width buttons, right? We have column gap and row gap, and this affects it more when affects it when we're on there. And we have wrap if we exceed the limit, so no wrap. Block size and spacing, that's just margins and padding. Next we have style. We can add a background to this. Let's put a gradient on here. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. We can also put the background image or even a video. We can even put blend mode on it, some filters and effects just to make it look more interesting. We can also add borders and border radiuses and shadows. You can also change the outline color there. Next we have our quote-unquote advanced settings, but we have our HTML tags, overflow, clear, hard position settings, custom attributes in HTML, responsive settings, which we can hide this in desktop, tablet, or mobile, HTML anchor, and CSS. Okay, so let's get into the meat and bones of this. To customize these buttons, we just have to click on them, and you can see we have an icon button. Now from here we have our spacing here. We have the different styles we can use. Okay, I'll customize this to be like that. We can change we can add some animations to it. Let's put this YouTube one as our link, website assets, open it in a new tab. We can change the colors, but this is YouTube, so that's fine. The icon's right there. We can change the icon, we can change the icon color. If we wanted to, we can add a background to this, right? We can also change the spacing of that and add a border to it and put a shadow onto that. And then the same advanced settings. What if we wanted to add a different button? Okay, so for instance, well, first let's go ahead and delete a button. We can delete this by just clicking delete, and we will be one less button. But let's say we don't have an Instagram page, or, well, let's go ahead and duplicate this just so you can see how to add more buttons. But let's say we had our Instagram page here, but we wanted to add a link to one of our pages in the website. So let's click on this, and let's go ahead and customize this by looking at the styles. I can change this to lift and scale. Okay. I can put the link here, which is going to be the About Us page on our website. I'll open it in a new tab. And we can go ahead and change the colors, right? It's transparent because of the style, but the icon color, we can change that to blue. And the button color, as you can see, it doesn't do anything because of the style. The icon color, again, we've set that to be this. We can change the icon size as well if we wanted to. But let's change it to this one because it isn't meant to be Instagram. We can change the rotation and other options over there. And this is how we set up our social buttons. We have another video on icon buttons, so we won't have to get into deep on this. So we've tackled customizing them a little bit, adding the links, deleting and duplicating, and at the same time adding more buttons as we please. So I'm happy with these. Let's go ahead and click on Publish to save our changes. And let's go ahead and view our live page to function test our new social buttons. So for the first one, we have our YouTube one, and it works just fine. We have our button over here for our About Us page, and it works perfectly. So there's how you set up your stackable social buttons block in WordPress. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.